Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're back again with another interesting video. We recently spoke about Pizzagate and why celebrities use the word pizza. It's a very interesting video. If you haven't seen it, I'll pin it here, or you can just wait to the end of this video and it'll be the next video to watch. However, we were trying to understand why celebrities were using the word pizza. What was Pizzagate? What does it mean? Who is involved? And after doing my research off the back of that video, I stumbled across this guy, Isaac Kappy.
Anyway, I'll just fucking out him. Jim Carrey called me up last weck. I talked to him for 5.5 hours. He's like begging me to like get a deal with Q. Like he's afraid of the fucking brackets. I'm like, and then just like yammering on with the crap, but like not owning up or doing anything fucking meaningful. Meanwhile, just lying to everybody. Guys, you are fucking cowards. You're going down. You're gonna fucking die. That's it. You're gonna die. If you ate kids, you're gonna fucking die. You can't get over that shit. That's a death sentence. You cannot fucking live. But what I'll tell you that you can do is possibly save your soul. You can save your soul, and I can help you save your soul. You will fucking die though, so get over it. I know you all are afraid that you sold your soul, but I think you can get it back. You're gonna fucking die though. That's it. How did Jim Carrey get my number? Because I gave it to him. Yeah, I talked to him twice last week. One for 3.5 hours. And by the end of it, I was like, oh my god, I hope I never talk to this pedantic fucker again. It was that, like, excruciating. What did Jim Carrey say? It was, honestly, it was just him talking in fucking loops most of the time about the totality of your existence. He pulled a Betty Washam on me. He said that, like, well, because of me, I made way for you. I'm like, fuck you, dude. You did not do shit. You did not do shit.
Now, who is Isaac Kappy and why is he so important? Well, Isaac Kappy, he was versatile, he was a musician, he was an actor. So all in all, we can say Isaac Kappy was a small-time entertainer looking for his big break, but for whatever reason, his career just never went the way he wanted it to go. So why is Isaac Kappy so important to what's going on with Pizzagate? Well, it's been alleged that Tom Hanks had something to do with Isaac Kappy's death. And as you guys will know in the last video, Tom Hanks was linked to the alleged Pizzagate conspiracy. So people on the internet, as people would do, have put 2 and 2 together and linked Isaac Kappy to Pizzagate.
Who were some of the celebrities that he named? Do you know off the top of your head?
I feel like Tom Hanks was involved, but it's been a long time since I read about it.
Okay, Tom Hanks gives me weird vibes, and he's one of the people that I would say is very obviously working on behalf of the government. Is the people that immediately show up whenever there's a war.
Or COVID. Tom Hanks did one of the first COVID videos.
Yeah, it's like he's so obviously a Hollywood op. And yeah, he gives me weird vibes. So that's interesting that he said Tom Hanks. I'm not suggesting here that what Isaac Kappy is saying is true. I've just heard about the story. I'm just saying that in general, I don't buy Tom Hanks.
And it's not only the Tom Hanks links, it's things that Isaac Kappy has actually said online.
When you're talking about, like, really elite levels, the name of the game is blackmail. So they want something on you that they can hold over your head so they can basically own you and tell you what to do. And they film it. And then they own you. So that's what runs the whole system, basically. They want compromised people because they're easy to control. The top levels of wealth, of power, the very top levels, these people are just sick and psycho. Yeah, there is cannibalism. That's, you know, the higher you go, the more sick it gets. If someone like that is running a giant media organization, what are they going to say? What are they going to tell you? Are they going to tell you the truth? No. No, they're not going to tell the truth. That's why when people say the news is fake, it's because it's run by these people who are into some very, 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 very sick stuff. People sell their kids. They sell their kids for money. It's very fucked up. I want you to realize there's a bigger system of control. There's a bigger system of control that is at play, and I want people to open their eyes to it, because people don't want to believe, they can't believe that something so evil is happening. Like, because most people are good. This has been going on for probably millennia. The people that have controlled all the wealth have been part of it. Here, I've already been blacklisted. They can't double blacklist me. They can try to kill me. You know, good luck with that.
But in mid-2018, Isaac publicly accused several Hollywood figures of paedophilia. Now, he'd done that live on stream, but he also went onto the Alex Jones show, which brought him a lot of attention, as you can imagine, but he was spitting alleged bombshells on that show.
That we should live in a world where children are not raped and or murdered in mass, and where it's covered up by the powers that be, by the cult state. That is the problem. These people are
By the way, that's definitely going on. I don't know the people you say are involved, but I know for a fact that is coming out, and Trump's exposing that.
But around the same time this is all taking place, whereby he's dropping bombshells online, the LAPD's Threat Management Unit opened an investigation after reports he had harassed Seth Green, the actor, and allegedly choked Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris Jackson.
So there was a full investigation into this because supposedly there was a game night. I'm not entirely sure if Seth was there, but Paris was there, and Isaac supposedly grabbed Paris by the throat and choked her. About a month after this game night where he choked her, he started texting her those manic messages, and he actually posted a tweet at some point where he wrote, "In light of the interesting traffic happening around my house, I want to make something crystal clear. While I'm a very strong advocate of peaceful disclosure, make no mistake, assets are in place, and if you try to harm me or even try, it will rain bullets in the Hollywood Hills."
I'm talking about Paris taking extreme measures to protect herself against some crazy guy who allegedly choked her. He is actor Isaac Kappy. This actor apparently choked Paris, which has led her to make all these extra changes in her life right now, but only for safety.
2018 was clearly a roller coaster of a year for Isaac Kappy. After all of this is taking place, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of eyes, there's a lot of attention on Isaac. At the same time, it seems like he's going through maybe a mental breakdown. He's having problems mentally. He left this lengthy message on his Instagram. In this message, he says that he hasn't been a good guy. He referenced abusing drugs and being in debt. Also apologized to all of the people that he had hurt in the past, and it seemed like he was asking for forgiveness. He also wrote that he would use the remaining time to atone. A really interesting word he used there to describe the process he was actually in. The Instagram message that he posted was on May the 12th. 2019. On the morning of May the 13th, that number right there, ladies and gentlemen, 13 is a symbolic number. On the morning of the 13th, 2019, at the Transwestern Road Hughes Avenue overpass over 140 near Belmont, Arizona, Kappy forced himself off a bridge, according to the authorities. He forced himself off a bridge, landing on the eastbound interstate, where he was struck by a passing vehicle and he died at the scene. The case was investigated as a suicide, and the final conclusion and determination was Isaac Kappy committed suicide. It was mentioned that there were two bystanders on the bridge that tried to stop Isaac from jumping. They were unsuccessful, obviously. See, it's this moment right here, ladies and gentlemen, where a number of conspiracy theorists believe something else happened to Isaac Kappy. After his death, there were a number of accounts that promoted unfounded claims that Kappy was murdered, but they found no evidence that could contradict the authorities and their determination of this just being a suicide. So why do conspiracy theorists believe different? Why do they believe that Isaac Kappy was murdered? Is it because of what he said on Instagram Live? Is it because of the information that he potentially had on Seth Green, perhaps?
And at the end of the night, it was me, Seth, and his brother-in-law. And Seth turned to me and opened up this secret bookshelf, and he's like, "This is where we keep the children." And I was like, I tried to just put it out of my mind. But then about a month later, Seth, Claire, and I were having a dinner at their house, and Seth said, "We now need to have a talk about chicken."
and I was like, oh God.
Seth Green is another one that we definitely have to deep dive. Actor that's been involved in the industry since he was a child. There are things that Isaac Kappy said about Seth Green. He claims that he got close to Seth. He was invited to Seth's house. They had dinner a number of times. Or was Isaac Kappy just mentally disturbed, delusional? Maybe he needed psychological support, psychiatric help. I mean, we can say that, ladies and gentlemen, but we can't deny things that he mentions have been mentioned before, not only by people that are small time, but also by people that have been big time.
You know they eat babies. That is not bullshit.
So just to kind of wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen, let's put together the most consistent contributing factors as to why Isaac Kappy could have died. So 1, personal turmoil and remorse. Final Instagram message is the clearest window into his state of mind. Number 2 would be substance abuse and instability. He acknowledged suffering with addiction. Friends and those reporting around that time also described erratic behavior, public feuds, and volatile outbursts, which ultimately may have worsened his overall mental health. And number 3, ladies and gentlemen, could be isolation and the fallout from public controversies. But if we look at the facts that we have, and we look at this from a logical standpoint, based on the things that he was doing online, the backlash that he would have been receiving, that right there could have had a massive impact on his overall mental health. Combine that with the substance abuse, and at this moment in time, we don't know what substances he was taking, what type of drugs he would have been under. You combine it with the substance use and look at the last message that he put on his Instagram, literally 1 day before he was found dead. You put it all together, ladies and gentlemen, and it makes sense that unfortunately Isaac Kappy was suffering with severe mental health.
Really bad. Is this my last broadcast? Yeah, it probably will be. It probably will be. It probably will be. And I feel I saw all the love outpouring towards me in the messages. And made me feel really badly. Did I put any of you in danger? Yeah. Plead insanity? Well, I have been under a lot of fucking stress and PTSD, but at the end of the day, I made some choices.
I can't lie, to a degree, when you listen to him speak in these videos, he does sound sane, coherent, like he knows what he's talking about.
Am I going to leave the country? I might. Yeah, I might. Something bad is about to happen? Yeah, something bad's about to happen. The truth will set you free. The truth is, I did something so cynical and so petty and so selfish. So just stupid, guys. So dumb. So dumb. And I could have avoided it very fucking easily. Very easily. But I didn't. And for that, I will pay.
I need to know exactly what you guys are thinking after watching that one, ladies and gentlemen. So leave all of your thoughts, all of your opinions, all of your comments down below. After this one, we are going to be back with another one. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. I need you guys just to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if we are newly watching. Turn your notification bells on so you don't miss out on those videos. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.